Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Not Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to have a look at the Marvel Legends series, including Magic the Gathering cards together with me. Yes folks, I know you all hate this, it's Spider-Man, get rid of it. Why did you order this? I told you before, I actually like the Spider-Man set because I get to play Magic the Gathering with my son who's really into Spider-Man, and that makes the set nice for me. And I know everybody hates it, and I know everybody thinks Avatar fits better, but I think Spider-Man fits kind of okay as well. Some Marvel cards actually do fit the color pie, I think, especially like samey bad guys with like red and green. We had those Wolverine cards, and yeah, you know, I honestly think it might not have been done the best way, but it is a fun, pretty cool set. And yeah, I might be one of the only ones. But I saw that they announced these, I think at Comic-Con. And I thought, what the hell? I'm gonna get these for the kid or myself. Or I like action figures as well. I want to see what this is about. Maybe I'm just gonna put them up on the shelf like this because they kind of look cool. I have not seen any cooperation where like Magic the Gathering cards have been included into toys. And we're gonna have a look at all 4 of them in detail. And yeah, maybe there has been something. We had book promos in the past, right? That is like almost 30 years ago. I have not seen anything like this in the meanwhile, personally. Maybe you have, but let me know in the comments if I am missing a cooperation between a toy or an action figure and Magic the Gathering cards. We get, yeah, FOMO hit me hard on these. And I now see they are actually still available at Hasbro Pulse. And I ordered them at Big Bad Toy Store in the US because I wanted to make sure I get them. They were sold out pretty quickly, and I guess they just reprinted a bunch. But I thought they would not reprint these because of the cards that need to be included. But probably they just reprinted the cards as well. I don't know. Because in the beginning they were sold out everywhere. Prices were soaring. And now they are kind of like available everywhere. And even over here in Europe, I paid like 75 bucks import for these, plus like 55 bucks shipping. Not the best move, probably, but who cares? It is what it is. I wanted to make sure I get them. And yeah, it's a bit like with everything Spider-Man. It was very scarce in the beginning, and FOMO hits you, and then you order something. It might have been a collector box, it might have been like a bundle, it might have been, yeah, these kind of things. And then in the end, it's readily available because everybody hates it. I still like this, by the way, so I don't mind, I don't care. I probably could have saved a couple of bucks getting these. Let's go through the 4 action figures containing a Magic the Gathering card here. We got, obviously, Spider-Man, and I think he officially is kind of called like Battle Damaged Spider-Man as well or something. That's what I see on the side, but the packaging just says Spider-Man. This is Magic the Gathering up here on the side. Little Spider-Man logo, Marvel Legends series. On the other side, the same Spider-Man logo, a little bigger. On the back, we got all 4 figures that are featured in this particular run or series. I know the Marvel Legends series is a lot bigger, and I don't really want to get into it, but these I kind of liked. The card we have here is actually a promo of the Spectacular Spider-Man. And there is a little white cardboard thing on the back of the card, so the card actually does not bend or anything, so that is done nicely. You can see this a little better, I think, with the other figures, but in this one or on this one you can see it a little bit as well. Here on the bottom you can see it too. And yeah, I think it's not a new card, but I think it's a unique promo to this box. So I wanted to make sure I get it because I like the set. Hate me. No, yeah, everybody what they like, right? I don't buy any modern sets. I normally only buy vintage. And yeah, we're going to talk about Magic the Gathering now every Wednesday. And I actually wanted to call it Vintage Wednesday because we got the Sorcery Sunday now. And then it's clear we got Magic the Gathering on Wednesday. But as this is not vintage, I have not called the video Vintage Wednesday. That's going to be difficult to pronounce. I just call it Magic the Gathering Wednesday or MTG Wednesday for now. Because it might contain stuff like this as well. Flash, Spectacular Spider-Man gains flying until end of turn, which is pretty nice for a 3/2 creature that only costs 2 mana. Honestly, I think it's a good card. You can say whatever you want. And then 1 colorless, sacrifice Spectacular Spider-Man. Creatures you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. You can just protect everything. You can give it flying. You can fly over for 3/2. It only costs 1 white and 1 colorless. It looks cool. I kind of think this is a good card, and I actually kind of like the packaging. I think this will look neatly on my shelves, and maybe neatly in the background. I kind of like it. I don't know. Might be the only one, but it is what it is. You don't have to go with the trend. Just go for what you like. That's what we do here on the channel. Anyways, we got Mary Jane Watson, Iron Spider. I didn't even know she picked up the Iron Spider suit, actually. And we got, of course, a small artwork on the side, the big artwork on the other side. Backside probably is kind of the same, or is the placement different? No, it's exactly the same. And we got the Mary Jane figure with all the Iron Spider accessories, different hat and these kind of things. But we are here for the cards. And this one looks pretty cool, actually, as well. It has Vigilance. You can tap it for a +1/+1 counter on each artifact creature and or vehicle you controlled each. So if you get a couple of artifact creatures, then that can escalate quickly. Remove 2 +1/+1 counters from among artifacts you control. Draw a card for 2 mana. And you can do that as often as you like. If you get a couple of artifacts out there, artifact creatures or vehicles, then it might be interesting. And it costs 3 colorless mana, which is nice for 2/3 with a good ability. So she's like an artifact creature herself, so she can pump a lot of other creatures, and she can give herself counters, which is pretty nice. Also says promo here on the bottom, as you can see. And it's promo number 0024, I think, if I can actually read this correctly without my glasses, which is always a little bit of trouble for me nowadays, especially if the room is not lit that well. Solid card too. I think this one, and correct me again if I'm wrong in the comments, this card is exclusive to this packaging. I don't know if this is in the set, actually. It's the Man-Wolf, artwork on the side, bigger artwork on the other side, same backside, a sword, and I think he has like a bow up there as well. And yeah, a set of interchangeable hands, probably for the sword and the bow. Now, these hands probably could hold the sword. Maybe there's some other accessories in there on the bottom or whatever. The card, folks. Colonel John Jameson. Is this the son of J. Jonah Jameson? Honestly, I might fall short on my Marvel knowledge, but back in the 80s when I read comics, which I still do, because I'm reading slowly through them, I think it was a son, right? Colonel John Jameson. You never know. Creature, human werewolf. Whenever this creature enters or transforms into Colonel John Jameson, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token and you gain 2 life. Red, a green, I think that fits. So much for the avatar color pie, and that it doesn't work for Spider-Man. I think it could work. I heard others talk about it, but I honestly think it could work, because very distinctive characters have very... I mean, the Punisher just shouts red, black. It is what it is. And there are some others that are like definitely certain colors when it comes to casting cost, in my opinion. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast this turn, last turn, No spells were cast last turn. Transform this creature at the beginning of each upkeep. Oh, so if I don't cast anything in my turn, I can just turn it around and, in the upkeep of my opponent. Does this say 4/4 here? Does that probably hint to the backside? Because as you can see, you can flip it over and you can transform it into, probably the man-wolf. And then that one might be 4/4 actually, which is interesting. I haven't seen that it has like 2 different power and toughness on here, but that might be, oh yeah, there's a little arrow to the right as well, so it probably indicates that it's the backside. I have never have noticed this. Card actually is kind of nice as well. The foiling is cool. It looks pretty cool with the planet and the back and so on. You can say what you want. This is good quality of foiling here. Full art card, looking pretty neat. And the last one, actually my personal favorite, maybe next to Spider-Man. Pretty expensive, but pretty cool. I think this one is, I don't know if it's exclusive to the toy. I'm not quite sure, but might be. That one might be the only one. Maybe they are all available in the set. I don't know. I just wanted to get these promos. We get Anti-Venom, Horrifying Healer. Agent Anti-Venom, artwork, backside, and he has a couple of guns, like one where actually the magazine is extended here, a couple of little things, extra hands, more guns, like extra arms or venom thingies in the backside, in the back of his, at the back of his body. What does Anti-Venom Horrifying Healer do? When Anti-Venom enters, if he was cast, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, nice, but okay, 5 white, that's very expensive. If damage would be dealt to Anti-Venom, prevent that damage and put that many +1/+1 counters on him. Ooh, so you have to kill him with a global effect and not a damage effect. And if you can deal damage to him somehow, maybe like stuff like, I always have to think of the old cards, Pestilence. You can just deal damage to all the creatures and you can pump him up with that. That would be nice. 5 white is very, very hard casting cost, I think, though. Personally, folks, honestly, I know you hate Spider-Man. I know, I'm a sucker for having bought these. But this will actually look cool on my shelves, and I'm gonna enjoy this. And I know it's not the talk of the day anymore, and everybody hates it, so we all should hate it. Yeah, but I kind of like this. I kind of think this is a cool cooperation, and I might be a big sucker for this, but yeah, who cares? It is what it is. Let me know in the comments if you actually got these. Probably no one did. Let me know in the comments if you kind of like these or if you completely hate these. And let me know as well, yeah, if you now don't like me anymore because I bought more Spider-Man stuff to enjoy together with my son. Folks, stay healthy, stay frosty. I see you next Wednesday, Magic the Gathering Wednesday, MTG Wednesday, or Vintage Wednesday, depending on what cards I can get. Stay healthy, folks, stay frosty. Talk to you next Wednesday. Bye.